Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this video, I'll be discussing my thoughts on episode 10 of the anime series, WataMote. Now, at my side, I have my brand newly acquired wall scroll featuring Tomoko Karoki, who is a character that has fastly become one of my all-time favorite anime characters, and very sort of inspiring as well as somebody I can relate to an extreme degree, sure. I mean, depicted in the show, there are extremes that she goes to as far as wanting to just have a happy life, a popular life, which unfortunately she thinks that, both equal each other. But this episode was really the pinnacle of sort of a sense of defeat and failure for Tomoko because, she starts a new semester. She basically shows up on day one and automatically she's got to sit somewhere else, not next to me, but, in the middle of her class now instead of in the back by the window as anime tropes usually have with protagonists and stuff. And she just feels sick to her stomach. Her nerves are racked and she's not happy about it. Of course, she has a boy sitting next to her, starts talking to her, but rather than be happy about that, she's very upset, And just this starts sort of the turmoil of this second semester for her schooling. And, they have this cultural festival coming up. They're going to have to pick something to do, some kind of creative process or place they can go to get culture or talk about culture, be taught about culture, that kind of thing. And she wants nothing to do with that. Her safe haven has been stolen away from her in the fact that she could always be in the back corner of her classroom by herself. And now at lunchtime, she comes back into her class with her lunch and her chair is stolen. She finds an alternate safe haven, sort of at the top of the stairs going out to the roof, where there are a bunch of desks that are held over from other classes. And for a while, several days, a couple of weeks, she's really thrilled to be able to go there at lunchtime, have privacy, and, just be herself. She's realizing how much she appreciates, to a degree, that privacy and being alone. But she is still very lonely, and it gets really sad when she decides to take the initiative and finally put in an application for a club of sorts called the Daily Life Club, where essentially people will just hang out and try to make the best of every day. And, lo and behold, we find out in this episode she's really imagining and sort of fantasizing about what that's going to be with little stuffed animals and dolls she has in her room at home. And when she goes back to school the following day thinking, this is the turn, this is what's going to be great, she finds her club proposal has been rejected. And so it just really just heightens that level of defeat and lack of, a sense of purpose. Like, every time I take the initiative, I fail. People don't want to hear what I have to say, or, people aren't interested in the things I'm interested in. That's largely how she feels, and that's how a lot of us feel, especially during school days. So I can't wait to see what happens in the following episode. I hope things pick up for Tomoko. She's fast becoming a character that I just really greatly admire. Probably one of my all-time favorite anime characters. Thus, why I got the wall scroll. So I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below what you thought of this episode if you've seen it. And otherwise, I'll catch you later. Peace.